Located in a secret bunker deep beneath Swinburne University, Morgan and Dom broadcast a morning show, the likes of which have never been heard before. From that bunker, this is that morning show. It's time for Wake Up with Morgan and Dom.
Hello, and hello again. Welcome to Wake Up with Morgan and Dom. I am Dom.
I am Morgan, and I also say hello.
And, welcome, really, to our last show of the year. It is...
Welcome and goodbye. Goodbye, cruel world.
What is this? This is the 11th episode?
11th, yes, this is our 11th episode this semester.
Wake Up with Morgan and Dom, which means we're going to be doing a very, very special thing.
We're doing a special thing because we've had, how many shows is that? Like,
10
not including
before
this one. 10
yeah.
shows.
So we should count down our top 10 shows.
Top 10 moments from shows or top 10 shows, just to clarify?
Yeah, it's sort of both.
It's a bit of both.
That's what we've got coming up this week to celebrate our last week on the air.
It's going to be, we got chocolate to get sad, but also because it's a party in here.
Yes, well.
It's somewhat of a party.
Well, it is a party with all of our listeners.
All of our listeners, we thank you so much. We got some sad music to keep us going on through.
Yes, we do. And we've got the top 10 moments.
We've got the top 10 moments, which are the best moments, because voted on by us, who completely non-biased, we're completely impartial.
Who better to analyse our show than us?
Of course.
Really?
Yeah. So, are we starting with... We can start with a song, or are we going to start with
I think let's start with a song, and then we'll go into our top 10 moments.
Sad song. What should I start with?
I don't know. Start with something happy. It's not...
All right, I'll start with something
We're not going away
happy.
forever. This is just our last show of the year.
This is probably a bit more happy, I guess. I don't know. We'll see.
You are listening to Wake Up with Morgan and Dom, the final show
the
for
finale,
the year.
the grand finale.
And we're counting down the top 10 moments from the last 10 episodes.
Just to clarify, are we going like, what is it, like 1's the best, 10's the worst? Like we're going backwards,
we're going to start with the worst, and we're going to count down to the best. That's we've got clips from each of them.
The first half of our show, probably not going to be that great. But
first half of the show.
Second half is all the best stuff. So
that being said,
hang around
the first half of the show still isn't as bad as the actual episodes that this first half are from.
True. That is very true.
Well, we've only got short clips of those.
They're the best, and they're short.
So it's unsurprising then that the first clip we've got is from our very first episode.
It is.
It's reminiscing back, how was that episode for you?
I don't know. I feel like I'm going to come off more opinionated than I feel right now.
Yeah, probably. I mean, in a general sense, we weren't very prepared for this episode.
There was a lot of talking. And
we spent a lot of time coming up with the name Wake Up with Morgan and Dom, and then not much else, I think.
Yeah.
So this is the Morgan Hates Officeworks segment from our very first
let's have a listen,
episode.
and then this is the best bit, we're going to have a listen, and then we're going to talk shit about ourselves.
Oh, gosh.
I just spent a lot of time at Officeworks, and I don't particularly like Officeworks, but apparently you love Officeworks.
What's wrong with Officeworks?
I will tell you exactly what is wrong with Officeworks, and I think people agree with me.
Oh,
all right?
I don't, but okay.
You walk into Officeworks, all right? It's white, it's bland, it's boring, and then they got this music. Do you know the
like
perfect way to describe Officeworks?
Heaven for people who like stationery.
No, it's more like purgatory.
Office supplies.
It's bland. It's boring. There's pens. There's pencils.
It's bland. It's
it
boring.
does my mind in.
What's wrong with Officeworks? You can buy anything at Officeworks. It is genuinely my dream store.
So I did start off saying that most people would agree with me. Turns out they did not.
No.
We actually
got our first listener texts that episode.
Which is pretty good.
I don't have those here, but they were along the lines of
Morgan,
you're wrong.
It was like, actually, I love Officeworks. Morgan's wrong.
Has your opinion of Officeworks changed?
If anything, I just don't care anymore. At the time, I might have been a little bit. No, now just whatever.
I like Officeworks.
I'm ambivalent towards Officeworks now.
We're actually going back into that discussion again, which we've already learned is the worst discussion we've ever had on the show.
I've changed my mind, at least. I've come a long way in, 12 weeks?
Yeah, that's true.
Come a long way.
10
we're
weeks.
Not even the people we started. I'd probably get in a fight with me from 12 weeks ago.
Well, yes, except they're the sort of people who are really passionate about Officeworks, so you'd probably win that one.
Yeah, I probably would.
All right.
It'd be an interesting fight. Have we got another one now?
We do have another one. This is a good segment. I liked this segment, but it means
there's a lot to do with it.
It means that we've done a lot of good, I think, on our this is our 9th then.
Is it? Oh, this is number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Or number 2, depending on which way you count.
Number 2.
This is our second worst segment, which I don't think is a bad segment.
Second worst segment.
It's from our 3rd episode.
Numero What?
This is the first time that Outside Broadcast worked,
Oh yeah,
and also the last time we did Outside Broadcast.
I feel like if you really want to relive this one, you got to go watch the video because the video
the video is very, very
the
good.
video makes it just
Yes.
that much better.
This is our Names Outside Broadcast.
Names Outside Broadcast. Let's hear it. Dom, can you hear us? Are you outside?
How you doing?
Now, I've got a quick questionnaire here. Have you found anyone to ask yet?
Not yet. I'm going to try and find someone that looks non-threatening.
Someone
Okay.
who looks like they have an interesting name.
There's a dude here running. Do you want me to... Excuse me, what's your name?
Sorry.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Absolutely sure you don't want to have a chat?
absolutely.
He doesn't want to have a chat, Morgan.
No,
Why does no one
Can
want to
we
talk
not
to you?
Visible my class.
Okay, we're going to call you, like, David.
All right, so that was Outside Broadcast with Dominic. You back? We
Yeah,
lost,
I'm here.
we lost you for a second there.
Oh, I was chasing a bloke.
Oh, how did that go?
He didn't want to talk.
Why does no one want to talk to you? I think you're very approachable. That was fun.
Do you think I'm approachable?
I think you're
I think I'm
approachable.
approachable. Maybe
You-
not if I'm
didn't
running
you meet
after a
Didn't
guy
you
with
meet a
camera
lovely lady, that lovely Outside Broadcast?
crew. Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah.
We're just doing a thing about names. I'm wondering what your name is.
Jane?
Jane, that's a sensible name. Do you like it?
Yeah, I
Jane.
like it.
That's good.
Good old
Yeah.
Jane. More successful than last time, I think.
Way
Dominic?
more successful than last time. We managed to sustain a connection.
Yeah, Jane, I think it was.
Jane.
Longest
yes.
connection. There was a few at the start, but Jane was the.
Oh, I meant
willing.
I meant like in a technological
Oh, right,
sense.
yeah.
But Jane, if you're out there, I
Thank-
felt we had a connection.
Ooh. I'm really. I love that you had that ready to go, ready
I've
for me
yet
to ask.
to get back in touch with Jane.
Jane. Well, Jane, if you're listening, Dom.
I felt we had a connection,
Yeah.
and I still do.
A couple of weeks ago, it's still
Um,
burning bright within him.
Yeah, ever since the third week of this show.
We should try and bring that segment back next year.
We should try and find Jane.
We should try and find Jane.
Finding it. That's our new hit documentary, Finding Jane.
Jane.
Coming to.
Yeah, if anyone,
DVD
if
near you.
anyone knows Jane, you can get in contact through Facebook or at Morgan and Dunn on Twitter.
And this is not
or
just any
Morgan
Jane.
and- Morgan and
Jane
Dom
had
dot com.
a double-barreled name, which I can no longer remember, despite putting together those sound bites last night. But she is on the video of the third episode. If you want to see the moment
pretty
that
good
Jane
video.
and I first
That was
met.
when we also had a guest friend doing camera work, which is awesome for that Outside Broadcast.
Yes. So that's probably why people were running away from us.
Yeah,
running around with a
you had
microphone and a camera
cameraman.
team. Yeah.
That usually gets more people interested, but maybe not at university.
Probably not if you're the one running towards
Yeah,
them.
true. That's a good point.
Look, those were our first two.
Those were 10 and 9.
10 and 9, there is... And
So
I
if you're
thought
finding
they were
those,
pretty good segments.
if you're finding those pretty mediocre, it only gets better.
That is true.
We
It-
can pro- it
we
only-
can we can promise that it gets better from here. But
Yeah. So we're gonna go to another song.
I think we should.
Let's go to
Can we
another
make
song.
it less depressing than the last
All right,
one?
all right. This one's we'll go with I just want to thank everyone for the memories by Fall Out Boy.
I've just realised we've done less than 10 hours of radio, and we're already doing a clip show.
Have we done less than 10 hours? I think because we've gone overtime a couple of times.
Okay, well we've done 10 hours of radio, and we're already doing a clip show.
That's because we just powered through the content.
Yes, exactly. We've got so much content that we couldn't be bothered thinking of anything for this week. But next on our list of fantastic moments from the show,
What is it? Tell me. Don't leave me in suspense.
well, this will be number, what?
8?
8.
Number
yes.
8. Number 8. Coming to you live.
This is from episode
Swinburne
5.
University.
Do you remember what this segment was?
I can see the piece of paper from here, so I do remember. And now you're showing me.
Yes.
Do you want me to read it?
I'd love you to.
Okay, this is where my conversation on icebreakers and conversation starters, specifically superpowers, I think was the main bit we
I think
talked
that's the
about.
main bit we ended up.
They also had the dad.
derailing
There was
to.
like the dad joke in there as well. But I'm looking forward to hearing it. Let's have a listen. Yeah. When it comes to this like a drop in conversation, my first go-to, like one of the ones I use most regularly, is like, so come here often.
Oh god.
It's great because it breaks,
It's
especially
awful.
if you're with people. It's like no, we don't come here on a regular basis.
Mhm.
I think last time I used this, I was in theater. I do a production. We're in the theater, and like we stopped talking, and it's like, so come here often, and it gets a bit of a laugh because everyone's like, no, we only
Yeah,
come
but
here.
where
like
do you go
7 days.
from that? Like,
It's kind of like everyone starts laughing, and then it's like, oh no, I only come here like every now and then. The conversation picks back up again. But my most interesting one. This is one I like to use with people I don't know very well because it actually can tell you a lot about them. It's like, so the conversation drops. It's like, so if you could have any superpower, what would it be? And usually people really get into this question. They like to answer like, so Dom, if you could have a superpower, what would it be? See, they have to have a think about it, but their answer is usually pretty telling. Some people can't decide.
time travel.
Time travel? Why? And then you can ask more questions. Like, why, Dom?
It's clearly the best.
Why would you like? But you got to give more than that. Why do you like time travel, Dominic?
Well, the time travel with the provision that you can also travel through space, sort of like a space-time teleport.
Yeah?
Is clearly
And
the
you
best.
like the idea of
superpower.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm more of myself. I have a lot of different. I
If you're going to pick flight, I can tell you why it's wrong.
I reckon teleportation would be pretty cool. I like the idea of pyrokinesis, where you can like catch on fire and like
Yeah,
Sunspot in
but
the latest
we've
X-Men
invented
movie.
matches, so that doesn't really.
So you still stand by your decision, which by the way,
Absolutely, yes.
I didn't point it out on the day, nor I hear about now. You just want to be Doctor Who, right?
Pretty much, yep. That is exactly.
That's what you
that
were
is
pitching out
exactly
there.
true. Yes.
So you still want time travel and travel through space
It's clearly the best.
in a little blue box.
Yes, I little blue box is optional, but I would love the little blue box.
I think that was an interesting segment. I do believe we had a very good unwilling correspondent.
what
that
did
day.
you end up? Did you end up with pyrokinesis? I mean, not in. Did you not? Did
Yeah,
you
I've
end
got
up
it
with
right now. Like
pyrokinesis?
I can set fire to this entire studio.
But did you decide on that as your
I think
superpower?
That's a pretty cool superpower. Like,
Why? It's just. I mean, there is no useful purpose for that superpower.
It's just cool. It
It's
looks
just
cool.
awesome.
Also, it's scary. You'd be a lot more scared if I could set fire to you right now, wouldn't you?
But I would just disappear and travel to somewhere else in time and
Yeah, but
space.
you'd be somewhere else in time and space on fire.
Yes, but I would teleport to, say, like, you're maybe like I'm in your house, you're on the can, and I'm on fire, but setting fire to your house.
Oh, nice comeback.
There you go.
This is took a while to get there, but setting fire to my house, brilliant. Although I am pyrokinetic,
Well,
I
you
feel
are
like
on the toilet.
I would
No,
have
this is
inflammable stuff.
I will travel to pyrokinetic time for you and do that.
Sweet. Guess what?
What?
I just found $2 on the ground.
That would I want that as my superpower. Just I can
You
always find a $2
$2
coin.
on the ground. Well, I'm $2 richer today. That's my story.
In episode 8.
Oh, is that what we're moving on now?
Yes.
So that was number 8.
Well, this is number 7 then.
Number 7 from episode 8. Don't get confused, guys. Keep
7
up.
from episode 8.
Keep up, keep
You'll
up.
notice that we're doing the countdown based upon the quality of the segments,
As-
not the numbering of the episodes.
Also, quality as judged by us.
Well, we're the best judges.
Yeah, true. That's why we have a radio station and you don't.
In which, Morgan, you went, I believe, you came in with the aim to prove that I was unpopular.
Oh, yeah.
And
Didn't work.
we'll see.
Well, I still don't believe that internet quiz, but I guess we'll have a listen to that.
and yeah, we'll see exactly how correct your assumptions
Well,
were.
I was correct. Oh, Dominic, I have for you today
Yes.
a popularity test.
Okay.
You ready? We're going to go through this popularity test today and see.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right. So, number 1, Dominic.
Yes.
What did you do last weekend? 1, A, I was out and about Friday through Sunday. B, I hung out with friends one night but stayed in the other 2 days. C, I kept to myself.
I kept to myself.
Yep, of course. Okay, we're almost done.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Good.
anyone text IM/email/call you during this quiz and know your mum doesn't count? A, yup. B, no. C, damn, my mum did call.
I
No, it's a no.
one of my apps needs updating.
That's a no. The phone's ringing.
The phone's ringing. Should we answer the
Yeah,
phone?
answer the phone, bro.
Hello.
The phone is ringing. It's odd.
The phone.
The ghost phone.
The ghost phone. The phone rang. I answered,
And no one was there?
and no one was there.
That is a shame. Shall we carry on with the quiz?
I think we should go. Yes, somebody did call me during the during the quiz.
Okay, so yep, someone did call you. That changed. I think that's their intention. Actually, do you
Yes.
want to be? Do you want to be popular?
I'd like to be popular.
Do you crave
Then again-
the acceptance of this random website?
I would crave that acceptance. I'd like to be popular, but then again, I am doing a radio program, so
There's nothing.
the two sort of
that's
cancel
pretty-
out.
Not really.
yeah.
You can be popular. Hamish and Andy, for example.
Yes, yeah, and who else?
Okay, your result: the popular girl/guy. You
Yes.
are it. You are the one people look up to and hope to emulate, or just love to hate. You're the popular girl/guy, and you know it. I think you already knew that.
What's the name of that website?
It's like I don't know. I'm not going to
just
tell
gonna
you.
quote
I didn't
them on my resume.
I don't agree with that. I honestly thought you would do worse. I honestly
Thanks for that, Morgan.
still don't agree with that result.
Why not? I think it's a perfectly valid result. You're the one who came in with your quiz and your
My
test.
internet quiz.
And you would have believed it if I had said I was unpopular, but
I love listening to myself. Some of the pauses were, "You are the one people pause look up to? Like,
We never
just-
did find out who that was telephoning.
yeah, hey, Mr. Telephoner, if you're out there listening to our show, solve this mystery.
Telephone.
Otherwise, we'll have a cliffhanger till the start of next
I'm not
season.
sure if the telephone still works, to be
Yeah,
honest. There's no...
have we told everyone that we're going to be in new office next year?
Well, yes. I think we've been mentioning it the entire time through, especially last week when
We didn't mention it. We just said everything was.
the entire studio fell apart.
It was the studio turned against us.
It is thankfully working again this
This week it's great. We can only probably thank James again for that.
Yes. But
Whoever else fixed it. that's
3SSR will be moving next year.
awesome. Just over there, just a little bit over there.
Into a much-
I'm pointing
Yes.
to the audience. It's just
Into a much nicer facility.
nice. We're still underground though. We're still in an underground.
Still in
secret
an
bunker.
underground
We're
bunker.
moving to another
We may-
undisclosed underground.
We
secret
may,
bunker.
however, be. I mean, will we be allowed in? It's going to be a lot nicer there. I'm not sure.
I think they'll let us in. They have to. We're the number one show, right?
according
Right?
according
break
to
my dream.
this
Don't break my heart.
certificate I printed out last night.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yes, we are the number one show.
So we will have new digs next year.
But this is the number 6
Number 6. Best thing. We're almost halfway, Dominic.
We are almost halfway, and we're almost halfway through the show, so it's
Yeah,
going well.
it's all right.
This is from episode 4, which
Episode 4, I could not tell you what happened in episode 4.
yes, you can, because in episode 4, this was you sat here the entire time and played on your iPad, probably.
Oh yeah, because we pre-recorded.
I'm not
that
sure
episode.
did we ever
I think-
actually officially come out?
I'm pretty sure we did the week
Yeah.
after we told everyone that last week was pre-recorded. That was fun. I
Yes.
got to sit here and do nothing whilst listening to me and you talk from the night before.
Mhm.
It was-
Episode 4 was interesting because it was a pre-record. And we
you can
did
tell
it,
that I don't have as good as Mike as
Well,
Dominic
yes.
in my house.
except you were the one that was actually in the studio.
Yeah.
At the time.
It at the time it sounds like Dominic's in the studio and I'm not, but when it was in actual fact, it's complete reverse.
Yes.
I was in studio and here. It's just like, oh, what a week!
Yes.
What a week!
What a week.
Shall we give it a listen, Dominic?
Yes, well, this segment is from episode 4, and it was the
Oh,
introduction
what's the
of
segment?
a segment that would quickly become the bane of my existence.
Oh, is it? I think I know what it is. Is it FFC?
It's time for Dom's Fast Food Corner.
I have.
Would you like fries with that?
I've accidentally fired off the wrong cue.
You made a cue for it? You made like a...
No, well, I was going to bring this up afterwards, actually. That is the intro that,
we never
Jordan sent in
That we're never able to use?
for Fast Food Corner.
Oh, really?
Yes, because he
He also did a few others, which were good. He did Morgan's Real Talk.
Yes, exactly, and he he's the one that sent in the new Morgan's Real Talk intro.
Yeah. Which,
He also sent in a Fast Food Corner intro
which we haven't
um,
done yet because Dom hates
because I have banned Fast Food Corner.
it forever.
This hopefully is the segment
All right, so this should be the segment.
from episode 4 of Fast Food
All
Corner.
right, let's do it.
So, line issues, Dominic. Please enlighten me and the audience about line issues.
I went to McDonald's the other day. It was during
Yep,
lunchtime.
good. That's a good
I
start, yep.
felt like a McChicken burger.
Okay,
But I
chicken's good.
I absolutely could not tell what was going on. This was my problem. You know how a couple years ago McDonald's did that thing where instead of you lining up behind each register, they had one sort of master line, and then you'd split off to the register, you'd order, and then they'd send you over to the designated food collection area?
Yeah, I think I remember that.
This was not in perfect operation at the store I went to. There were several lines, some of which may have been collection of food, some of which may have been ordering food. There was no distinction between the two. There were people everywhere. I use the term line very loosely. There were some groups around. Now,
Yep.
this was a McDonald's in the city, and look, I don't expect everything to work smoothly there, but it was so awful, I left.
Still feel the same way, Dominic?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
You're still very particular about... You say you don't like Fast Food Corner, yet you have some very strong views on fast food in particular.
I went to Schnitz the other day.
Oh, yeah, Schnitz.
First time I've ever been there. I got a
Oh,
chicken
really?
parma.
Yep.
It was like $13.
Yeah, Schnitz is expensive, that's why
And the
I
parma
don't
was
like
tiny.
it. Also, there's another reason I don't like it, but...
Wow. I'm gonna relax the ban on Fast Food Corner. Why don't you?
Like Schnitz?
Yeah.
Oh, because I worked there over Christmas and they fired.
Okay. Wait. did you get fired or
Yeah,
did?
they fired a whole heap of us.
Oh, good. I mean, not good for you, but I
Also,
thought they were
yeah.
doing something to the chicken.
No, I
Like-
didn't like working there anyway. It's stressful, man.
Did they treat was it hygienic?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Except the chickens are killed like right behind the door. Like,
That's fine.
The customers can't see it, but it's happening.
That's fine. I just don't. I just want to make sure. Because if you said
Yeah.
I saw there, I would work there. There were rats everywhere.
Oh, it was disgusting. No, it's
if you
fine.
were just laid off, fine.
It's fine. Yeah, I'm just a terrible employee. I don't know why anyone would ever hire me. That's why I have to volunteer to work at radio. Yeah, we're not paid. We're volunteering.
We should be paid.
We should be paid. Next year, we'll lobby for Morgan and Dom to be a paid show.
Yeah, or we should get sponsors. We suggested
Sponsors.
that Hungry Jack's
Hungry
sponsor
Jack's. I
us.
remember that was one of the fast food concerts.
Yes,
Corners.
That was that fast food corner when
Yeah.
I said how fantastic Hungry
And then
Jack's
Jordan,
was.
our lovely friend from Swinbite, sent us a
Yes.
lovely fake tweet from Hungry Jack's.
Yeah, so we didn't fall for that.
Did we not? He
I
sent
had
it to
our
you.
guys.
I don't know.
I had our guys get in touch with their guys, and they didn't have any idea.
Because you
who
told
we
me about
were.
it afterwards, so I heard it was a fake from you. I don't know if you fell for it or not.
No, I didn't fall for it. It
Ah.
wasn't. I may have gone looking, but no. I'm pretty sure it was a fake. If it wasn't a fake, if it was a legitimate Hungry Jack's tweet that
sorry.
they just deleted,
Yeah, come back to us.
we still want you as a sponsor.
Baby, come back. I don't want to lose. Is that copyright if we sing like, that's one line?
I
we-
have no idea.
I think it's fine. It's fine.
we might get sued. We'll see.
Sued for that. It was one line. Probably wasn't in key. Probably sounds horrific. So I think we'll be good.
Coming next season on Wake Up with Morgan and Dom, it's Morgan's copyright corner.
Do we have another one, or am I moving to another sad
Yeah,
goodbye
play
song?
another sad goodbye song.
Oh, it doesn't have to be sad.
Good, but play a happy.
Alright,
We're
alright.
going on a short hiatus song.
Okay, this one's I just wanted to say to the audience, I'm gonna try and work the song titles in it whenever I can.
Okay.
I just want to say to the audience, Dom and I are really glad you came.
You're listening to Wake Up with Morgan and Dom.
MorganandDom.com.
MorganandDom.com.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good impersonation.
Yeah, that was a wonderful, wonderful impersonation.
One more night, audience. Just one more afternoon breakfast show
One more afternoon morning show.
for us.
Or at least another half of an afternoon.
Yeah, we have
Morning show,
5
which means-
more best bits.
Which means we're into the good bits.
Actually, wait. I think I have something for that. We totally have something I could use for that.
Okay.
Ready? Like, this is it. This might actually sound familiar. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, those.
You know, the sound effects have more emphasis if you turn them up all the way
Yeah.
and then don't speak over them.
Well, yeah. Shut up.
Look, yes, number 5 on our list of our 5, 4, 3, 2, 1
Number 5.
is, like Fast Food Corner became a staple of the program that I despised, Would You Rather quickly became one of the best segments that we did. So this is, episode 6 was the first time, I believe, we played.
Would you rather? That wasn't the recording. That was live. Do we have a sample of what the?
Well, yes, because the only thing that's managed has managed to load up on this board here is the recorded
Can we-
intro of Would You Rather, not the actual
Let's just
clip.
refresh their memories to what the. That was my segment.
You're kidding.
Oh, we have the. Do we have the?
We apparently have the clip.
Oh, we have the clip. Dom was worried because he thought the clip didn't carry out. Maybe.
It genuinely switched from being a 5-second Would You Rather
Would
into
you
being
rather?
the actual clip.
So
This is the Would You Rather.
We can listen to the. That was my.
No,
that's
no,
not. That's not.
this
You're
is-
doing it
okay.
wrong. Dom,
I
don't
don't
touch
know what's happening
anything.
here.
All right.
Apparently the clip works. We'll play the clip,
Alright, alright.
and then you can do another live rendition
Alright,
of the
alright.
Would You
All
Rather.
right. Let's play. Just play the clip. Just do it. That was my segment. That was the end of my segment of Would You
That's the
Rather.
end of- Can we do one
haven't-
more?
Let's
do one more.
I've actually I wrote one. I tried to think of them and then I realized I could get an app
How did you? Well, how have you not brought up your own?
because they're probably not good. But
Well, yeah,
Uh,
but neither were the ones in the app.
they were alright.
Each one of those had a very clear, correct
I'm just trying
answer.
to find where I wrote them. Oh, they're in my Pages app, which is what I use for university. But this is how do you think the segment's gone? Would you like to bring it back? I think we should bring it back, right?
Occasionally maybe.
All right. So, would you rather
I'll have to
that
listen
every
to the listener
time
feedback.
you are asked a question or need to make a decision, the Jeopardy music plays?
Definitely done.
Or
I'm picking it. No.
would you
no.
rather that you only communicate via interpretive dance?
Easily the Jeopardy music.
But that's going to get annoying, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Really?
No.
You don't think it's going to get
Definitely
annoying?
Jeopardy music.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. Can I? I'm going to pull up the Jeopardy
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
No,
All right. Well,
I won't
you
pull
could-
up the
but
Jeopardy
I
music.
have another one I wrote.
Okay.
Would you rather every time you take a step, it's like you're walking on one of those floor pianos, like every time, everywhere you go?
Yeah.
Or would you rather be deaf?
floor piano.
Yeah?
Yep.
You wouldn't get sick of it?
No.
Yeah. I only wrote 2 because I'm terrible at it, but I can write some
Yeah,
more.
if we
Maybe
do-
next
if
time
we-
we'll do all my own.
No, next time I'm picking the
Oh,
questions.
yeah. You can do
'Cause
some. It'll be Ask Me.
Every
But,
single one of those was
What would you rather?
And ultimately,
still
I
do
did end up picking some questions, and they were much
Yeah.
better than yours.
We did do another Would You Rather. Which,
We did 2 more, I think.
Yeah,
didn't we?
which you can go. Yeah, well, I think I did again, and then you did again. You
Yes.
did one more.
So apparently we did have the clip for
Yeah,
that, but we
but you
don't
guys-
have the would you rather.
You guys can go. We have more of those. That's just the first one, which we thought
Yes.
was like the best because it was the idea coming to life.
Yeah.
And you can go check out the others. They're on some of
can,
the
yes,
episodes.
yes.
I can't tell you what episodes they're on exactly. They're definitely after
Well,
that.
episode 6 has one.
Well, is that the first one? Episode 6?
Episode 9 definitely has one.
So
and then episode 7 or 8 has
Yeah,
one.
yeah, something around there.
Those ones do.
Those ones definitely. Look, we can guarantee there are some episodes of our show that have that segment in it.
Yes, including episode 6, which
Including
that clip was
episode
from.
6. That one is definitely from episode
By
6.
the way, if you are the programmer of IAC Studio, can you please make it so that the soundboard plays the clips that you load into
Yeah,
it?
so I don't think we use ISC Studio here. Well, Dom does for his little sound bites. The ones we have like you're listening to Morgan and Dom, blah
Yes.
blah blah. All that jazz.
So if you happen to be listening to the show and you write that piece of software, please make it work.
Make it better for our radio show, so our radio show can get better.
All right.
So that was number 5.
That was
am I
number
right, Dominic?
5.
Number 5.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Very good. Number 4 was
From what episode exactly?
Episode 7.
Oh, we're getting closer.
We are
Episode
getting
7.
closer. Episode 7.
So this was like week after mid-semester break, right?
Yeah, it would have been. It would have been the week after our week off.
A week after our week off. Yeah. Yeah,
That makes
is
sense.
Or is
Well,
it?
it
Did,
would've
did we
been-
take a week off on week 6? Is that or did we come back from week 6 then we did week 7? I know we had a week off somewhere. I just don't
I know,
remember where.
but the weeks are different to the episode numbers.
Oh, that's true. We decided to go about the most confusing way of doing it. So
Either way, we did get serious about the robot uprising.
yes, we did. We talked in.
Yes,
great
a
depth.
segment that was supposed to be just funny and light-hearted about Terminator came into
Got pretty deep, but it is good listen if you are preparing for the robot. So let's have another listen, and then we'll come back to us live in the studio.
well, I think on a serious note, I do think that the eventual robot uprising won't come in the way of like Terminator and
Well,
things
that's what
like that.
that's what I was going to say because like there are movies that practically tell us what to avoid, like Terminator, iRobot, and Eagle Eye.
And
They're
we know
literally
that.
telling us, don't do this, don't
Well,
do
I
it.
think what happened in Eagle Eye, I think that was a bit
More-
closer to what
Is
might
actually
actually
gonna
happen in
happen?
reality, because I think it's all going to be about the control of information.
Yeah,
I think the robot uprising will be more robots blackmailing
I
us.
know what you did last summer.
Yeah, rather than
So bring me more information.
That's
Is that what you think?
exactly what I think. I think that the robot uprising won't come in the form of robots with machine guns, but rather robots with information. I was going to try and
We're back live now.
yes,
just so-
sorry. Or if you're listening on the podcast, more live than that clip was.
Yeah.
I was going to try and find an example of how this had sort of happened since our but I got lazy and didn't.
Yeah.
So
Also, Ebola happened, so that's probably more prominent than
That's
robot
true.
uprisings at the moment.
we should have done
Which,
an episode on
Should have done an episode of zombies or like a virus or something.
Oh, we did do that,
Oh, we did. Oh, it's coming up.
but it's not the next one.
Is it not the next one?
No.
That would have been great. That would have been super prepared on our part.
Yes,
that
it
would
would
have
have
been a great segue.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Ebola makes you a zombie though, but I know that
It does
definitely Facebook will be evil.
Facebook's evil?
Yeah.
I think MySpace is the underdog.
Mark the date. 10 years from now, Facebook will control the
I tell you
world.
who actually controls everything but is secret about it? Bing.
Yeah, Bing.
Bing.
Absolutely, Bing.
Bing is Bing is just in charge.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All hail Bing.
All hail Bing. Such a great name for a leader. Bing.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, you're just sick of me right now, aren't you? 12 weeks is too much.
I've got nothing.
He's,
See, I've got
he's
nothing to go with that.
This segment, he's got nothing to talk about. Well, that's terrible. So I guess we should move on because Dominic can't
I think we
think of
should.
anything.
Well, I've got down here music. So.
Oh, so you're saying it's my fault?
Yep.
The music is completely up to me.
I'm saying it's my fault that this piece of paper that has everything on it is on the wrong side of you. It
Oh,
should
the
be
wrong
in between us.
Well, yeah, that is definitely your fault. So, I wanna. This is a song I thought would be cool. I wanted to play it first because I thought they'd be here. I just want to do a shout out to Wes and Dan. They're always on before us. They're cool guys.
Yes,
And,
they're wonderful. If you haven't listened to their show,
I'm sure they'll be back next year. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, just this song is just I want to be like, yeah, this
If
is.
you haven't listened to the show, then
Check it out.
you should regret that.
Yeah, you should definitely regret it.
Yeah.
But this goes out to Wes and Dan, who are always really nice to us, and welcome to 3SSR. So here you go, guys.
You are listening to Wake Up with Morgan and
And
Dom.
that was Hard Act to Follow by Grinspoon. So what's
What are we up to now? On our top 10 countdown, and that's
Number
exactly what we're doing. We're
4?
counting down the
Number
top
4?
10 segments from the last 10 episodes.
Number 4, number 3.
on
Number
our
4,
last episode
43,
of the year.
34. 43? 4? 3?
3.
3. Number 3.
Morgan, this was from episode 10.
Episode 10. That's recent.
It's very recent.
Wait,
that was,
we're 11.
we're
Episode
11. That was
last week.
Yes.
Oh. What did we do last week? This
Very,
is-
very high level maths there.
Yeah, I didn't do maths in year 12. I dropped it.
Yes, no. So, episode 10, this was your game.
Oh, was it?
A response to my game, Not or Not,
yeah,
I
which-
believe.
to be fair, mine was much easier.
Yes, yeah, in which you asked me to
called
identify
Lost-
some songs.
It's called Lost in Stereo.
And here it is.
Let's have a listen. All right, so new segment.
Yes.
Somewhat, I guess, is my way of paying back after Not on Not last week. This week we have Lost in Stereo. Where,
Okay.
Dom, how much do you know about music?
Not much.
All right, so if I were to just read you like song lyrics, you'd be able to guess the band and maybe the name of the song and stuff.
If they're Lady Gaga, yes.
Well, that's basically what Lost in Stereo is.
Oh, dear.
I developed it. I've got a list here
Mm-hmm.
of some song lyrics that I'm going to read you, and then you get a point for the name of the song.
Yep.
And you get a point for the artist. And I'm going to start off fairly easy with this one.
Do you want the background?
Yeah,
music
let's go
that
with
we-
some background
our show
game
background
music.
Okay.
Hopefully you can verify that it's playing.
It is.
Is playing. All right, so Dominic, you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa.
I'm walking on sunshine.
By who?
Oh God, I've got no idea.
Okay, so that's just the 1 point for you so far.
Oh, so I do get points if I just get the name of the
The song. You get
okay,
2
good.
points per. All right.
Yep, happy.
All right. So the next one is
Wait, who was that by?
that was by Katrina and the Waves.
Okay.
Okay. So this next song. Woohoo. 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 That was woohoo times 3. Can you name the song and or band?
No,
or
I
both?
cannot, Morgan.
That would be Song 2 by Blur.
Oh,
Which just goes,
yeah.
woohoo. That one. Yep. What a great segment. I think that was a brilliant segment.
I believe you rapped the
I did.
majority of an Eminem song.
Monster.
after that.
I did rap. I also rapped a bit of Nicki Minaj. I
Yes,
think.
you did, which
Starships, let's go to the beach. Let's go get a wave.
Which I
Was
was quite ashamed to guess correctly.
It was
That
all
was-
the
that was a
rage.
good
It was all the
game.
rage when we were in year 11.
I like that game.
It was a
Yes,
good game. We'll bring it back next year then.
we will with more.
Someone
Nicki Minaj.
had a good suggestion. Maybe we should do it. We should cross that over with Unwilling Correspondent.
But we're not going to do that now.
No, we're not going to do that
But
now.
we will do that at some point.
But
yes.
I do believe we're moving on to number 3,
Trois.
which is wait, no, number 1 or number. No, this is number 2.
This is number two.
Number dos, which
Number dos.
is an Unwilling Correspondent, I believe. This is our second best segment, as voted on by us.
Yes. Unwilling Correspondent, of course, the segment in which we telephone people who don't know they're being telephoned and then immediately put them on the radio, which
And then they have to correspond.
in hindsight is really quite irresponsible
Yeah,
of
it's
us.
great though. It's the amount of times we did it. It's surprising and didn't
Yes.
fall flat more often, but most of the time it actually worked out pretty well.
Yes, and in a nice bit of symmetry, this, our second best segment
Yeah.
of the year, is from our second episode ever.
It's also themed as well.
And it's from our
It's a themed
episode.
Unwilling Correspondent. Zombie theme, I do
Yes,
believe.
the entire episode was zombie themed,
Yeah.
and it just shows how far we've fallen in that our second episode is our second best.
Yeah, we've come a lot. But to be fair, episode 9. No, spoilers, let's not get into that. Let's not get into number 1. Build
No,
the suspense.
no. Build up the suspense. I mean, if you've been listening and tracking down notes, you'll be able to tell which episode it's from, but
Yeah.
you might not know which segment.
All right, so
But this is our zombie unwilling correspondent
Alright.
with
Emmett
Darth.
and Darcy.
Yes.
Let's go. All right, so new segment.
Yes.
Somewhat, I guess, is my way of paying back after Not on Not last week. Yeah, good one, Dominic. That would be the wrong clip you played there.
Yeah. I have no idea. The IAC studio people really need to.
Get their act
Get
what
their
we're-
act together.
What we're saying here is this isn't our fault.
This absolutely
Their
isn't our
fault. Have you got
zombie.
it?
There we are. Hang on.
Have you got it?
Well, I'm trying to re-add it.
I'll just kill
to the
time.
thing.
How are we out there? We all having a good time? Dominic, I agree. So, new segment.
Nope, I
No, that
haven't
would be
got
wrong.
it.
You haven't got it?
I don't think I've got it.
Why haven't you got it?
Well, because it's not working.
Do we want to...
Well, no. I'll tell you what. Let me try something else.
Oh, he's being
you
creative.
You just
I can stall.
stall. Yeah, do exactly that.
So, we probably were going to mention this at the end, but I'll do it now because we've got time to kill.
If you're going to say what our not one segment is, don't do that.
No. This is our last show in 3SSR of this year. But Dominic and I have been thinking that we're probably going to release some just standalone podcasts.
I think we
over the
absolutely
holidays,
should,
and maybe even
yes.
some video content on our YouTube channel and website. So this may be goodbye for 3SSR for the year, but we will also try and maintain some form of content for you guys. So if you're just dying to keep listening to us, where our podcasts are available on iTunes, we'll probably release a few up there. They'll probably be less intermittent, maybe every 2 weeks, but they'll definitely be longer, and they might even...
That's a big commitment every 2 weeks.
Yeah, and they'll be longer. We'll probably have more people on them, and it'll be a bit less of a talk show and more of like just a regular podcast probably. Also, I really want to do. Hopefully, Dom wants to do it with me. I want to do some video content for us, hopefully. So that should be pretty good. So, also, if you're interested in helping out with any of the video content, get in contact with us. And Dominic, how's it going? Have you fixed the
Maybe.
problem yet?
Hang on.
If not, we can always do an unwilling correspondent because we do have an idea. We did want to call someone today if we had the time, but we are running out of time fast.
Okay, let's see if this works.
All right, let's have a listen.
I'm gonna try this live on air and see if this actually.
This is like behind the scenes.
Nope.
No, didn't
no,
we?
no. It's
Do it.
absolutely.
All right,
not
so I'll
working.
say we'll just do a bit. It was the same when we called our friends Darcy and Emmett.
Yes.
And they were on the train together. Like we called Darcy and we didn't know Emmett was there.
Mhm.
And then they both reported on a zombie apocalypse outbreak sort of thing.
Yes, and if you'd like to listen to that, it is
Episode
2. It's on the website in all of its glory.
So do you reckon we have time to do a quick another unwilling correspondent?
We do.
I kind of want to though. Maybe we'll do maybe we'll do a song.
Maybe we'll do a spin-off.
Maybe we'll do a song and they can help us bring out the show.
Potentially.
They can help. They can.
I did have some plans for the end of the show. Though.
Oh, okay. So we'll do.
I think maybe.
Look, should we stop doing this on
maybe we
air
should-
and then discuss
yeah.
this through a
We
song?
might spin off Unwilling Correspondent. This
We
is
might
my
spin off?
thinking.
Okay. Well, we'll discuss this
Yes.
like civil gentlemen. Well, you guys can listen to a song. This is "How Far We've Come" by Matchbox 20.
You're listening to Wake Up with Morgan and Dom.
It's almost over, Dominic.
It is almost over. Almost over for the year, but we still have one more segment.
The best.
The best segment I am. Cue up a drum roll because I
Oh.
am so happy
I'll
that
cue it
this
up.
has been voted by us the
All right. So drum roll.
best segment of the year.
Drum roll. It's a long one.
It is, of course, from episode 9.
Episode
not
9.
or not.
Ugh.
I'm going to play it. I'm just going to go straight into
Yeah,
it.
just play it. I don't have anything to say about it. I said everything I had to say about it during the segment, so go ahead and play it, man.
Corned beef not. Not or not.
The corned beef knot.
The corned beef not.
Just out of absurdity, I'm going to go, no, it's not a knot.
You don't think it's a
I
knot?
don't think it's a knot.
Unfortunately, it is a knot.
What?
It
Does
is-
it look like corned beef? Does
No,
it taste like
it
corned
is-
beef? Why is it called the corned beef knot?
It is called the corned beef knot because it typically secures corned beef while the corned beef is being cooked.
Okay, then. Oh, my God.
How many have you got right? You've only got one right.
Got
at the moment.
one.
Okay. The red knot. Not or not.
The red knot.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go. It's a knot.
It's not a knot. I'm so sorry. No. It's actually a medium-sized shorebird found in the far north of Canada,
So
Europe,
the
and
knot knots
Russia.
are actually things. They're not just random
No,
things.
they're not knots, though. That's the important part.
Okay.
Not fun fact. There is a museum of knots and sailors' rope work in Suffolk in the UK.
Oh my god.
You can visit it by appointment only. Son of Beast. Not or not?
It's a knot.
Which do you mean?
K.
K? as in a rope tied together.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's not a knot. It is in fact a roller coaster located at Kings Island in Ohio.
Oh my god.
It was the first wooden roller coaster to feature an inversion.
First wooden roller coaster to feature an inversion.
And best segment of the show.
It's okay. I will grant you, it's definitely an interesting segment. Don't think we do it again. What is this piece of paper, Dominic? What? Oh god.
Morgan, an adjustable bend, knot or not?
Not.
What do you mean?
It's a knot.
As in something you tie together?
As in yes.
Correct! It is a bend knot joining two ropes together that can be easily lengthened or shortened.
I was not. But why did you just?
North bend, knot or not?
A knot.
As in two ropes?
As in a rope. Oh.
Not a knot, I'm sorry. It's a city in Oregon with a population of 1,695 at the 2010 census and home to the Pony Village Mall, the largest mall on the Oregon coast.
Don't need to know these facts.
Devil's Knot, knot or not?
It's totally a knot.
It is not a knot,
Damn
unfortunately. It is a 2013 true crime thriller starring Reese Witherspoon.
I thought we were done with this.
Ashley's Stopper, knot or not?
What?
Ashley's Stopper,
Who's Ashley?
knot or not?
It's not a knot.
It is unfortunately a knot. It's a
terrible
very
at this
effective
game.
stopper knot tied at the end of a rope to keep it from pulling through an opening, developed by Clifford W. Ashley in 1910. Morgan, you have not improved at knot or not. That was a not or not express round. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Morgan, that is our top 10
Enjoy-
segments from the last 10 episodes here at Morgan and Tom.
I was having so much fun until that happened. I was totally not expecting that. I was like, I wonder why he's so secretive about the final round. And then like the final thing, and then he's like, we'll put on a song and talk about it. And I'm like, so what are we playing? He's like, oh, nothing. I'm like,
I'm not sure if Not or Not is going to come back, but I think we definitely will in some form.
yeah, maybe
That's for sure.
Maybe radio waves.
Yes. But we're running over time, which is despicable.
But there's no one else here though.
There is no one else.
We should go for another hour now. that
But
would.
we don't have anywhere near enough content
Do
to
we?
do that.
I think we do.
I don't think we do. I think we should say goodbye. I don't think we should overstay our welcome. I think we've had a wonderful 11 episodes.
I think it's been great. I'm glad I teamed up with you, Dominic. I think we had a great time. I hope our audience has enjoyed it.
Yes, I hope the 3SSR management haven't been too annoyed with us.
Yeah, I think we pushed them a little too hard sometimes.
But you know what?
They're great people.
They are wonderful.
Wonderful
And
people.
hopefully we will be broadcasting next year out of their brand new studio.
Yeah, brand new studios. Also, we will probably make
Yes.
appearances between now and then, hopefully.
Yes. Do go to morgananddom.com. Make sure to bookmark it and all of that, and keep checking back regularly.
Check our Facebook page.
Because yes, we're not going away for good. Because we will be around. And hopefully we'll be back on the airwaves again next year. But
hopefully, if we don't get barred by then.
yes, exactly. But you know what?
So much to say about it.
Thank you.
It's been a wild ride, and thanks to everyone.
I think thank you to everyone for listening. Thank you very much for supporting us.
Yeah, supporting us. That's all we really ask, I guess. I just got one more song I want to play, and then we'll be done.
Well, thank you very much for listening.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Here's the final song. This is called "Wish You Well" by Bernard Panning.